fading.
My
Alright.
strength.
So let me just stand.
There's only so much I can do.
Can someone help her?
Is my power so meager?
Wait, what?
Thanks.
Yupa's
Now,
anxiety is
what's
hitting
the
her
play?
hard. If she gets attacked, it's over.
Hold up. Sword Master! No holding back!
Thank you.
Alright.
I won't hold back! Freeze!
Alright, I think I get it. Alright.
Strength.
Yeah, get it.
Yupa's anxiety is hitting her hard.
No.
If she gets attacked, it's over.
I can't. Are you prepared?
I'm grateful.
By this power! Burn!
Attack was nullified?
Oh,
That's no good.
Let's attack.
re-attack?
Captain's fighting his anxiety and they're targeting him. Yupa's down. Someone
You
help
die.
Yupa's down. We gotta help her.
Alright, survival.
Deal with this.
I rejoin the fray.
Let's go! Roar!
Alright, what do you do? Wait.
Summoner. Come forth now.
Sword Master! Let me rethink this.
Alright, we are.
No holding back!
That was helpful.
Wizard! We're not out of this yet!
I'm grateful.
My thanks.
I'm pretty sure I understand what's going on here. So he's two elements.
My strength.
Alright.
Take my fullest power. The situation is changing. I must do this.
Wow, the speed.
Now, what's the plan? I shall vanquish evil. Hack and slash. Impossible.
It didn't affect them.
Oh, is it only
By this power. Fire! It didn't work.
Kidding me? That didn't do a
Everywhere
thing.
goes souls of kings. Give me strength.
Lost. What's going on here?
What am I supposed to do?
Stroll's anxiety is spiking. Keep the enemies off him.
What are my options?
Get some,
This calls for one of these. Wizard!
but no.
Lightning!
What? It didn't affect them.
This?
Will never work.
Alright. Oh!
What's going on? And he's not even looking at us. Hey, maybe I could flutter over there and try to... I bet that praying's connected to how he keeps changing his weakness. If I can once he's weak to something we can use, should I go distract? You want me to hold off for now? The captain's anxiety is overwhelming him. We can't let him get hit.
No, don't you get back.
Fight. That's not all I have.
No.
This should work if you need help.
That was helpful.
Come forth, royal soul! Burn!
I can do this. This may be
Is it working? Try hitting them with something else.
This? Oh, two.
I don't know their weakness. Guess we'll just try what we've got.
Tactic? Oh. But that. Oh. Oh, hello. Hello.
taking center stage. This is just what I need! Howling wind! The attack didn't multiply?
Alright.
Should I go distract him?
Yeah.
Leave it to me! That hurt. I mean, it
Sword
worked,
Master!
but I'm gonna need a minute.
Thank you!
The captain's anxiety is overwhelming him. We can't let him get hit. Huh? It didn't affect them!
I shall do my summoner. Heed me! That did nothing?
What do we do? That anxiety's hitting you hard.
See my strength.
Nice one, Captain! Yufa's anxiety is hitting her hard. If she gets attacked, it's over.
Behold this power. This might be too much.
They're totally fireproof. We better use something else.
I'll show you. A bit much.
No good! Kidding me? That didn't do a thing!
I can't afford to hold the Sword Master!
Is there another way?
Better Wizard! We can do this!
I'm grateful.
Helpful as ever.
Alright, alright. Oh wait, I have. Struggling game closer. Oh right, I have.
I must concentrate.
Someone.
There's another way.
Electricity's no good against them. That's the last thing we need.
This should help me finish this. Don't mask, dancer. Let's be cool.
I shall fight as the noble. You first. Let's work together.
Blizzard.
Take my power.
Ice. Still up?
Yep.
That's
So
not good.
slow.
Alright.
Trivial.
Wind isn't working.
Alright.
Try hitting them with something else.
Give me strength. Take my fullest power.
What? Ah. Yeah.
Thank you. I'll give. I call upon a royal soul. I'll take.
Now, what's the play? Go for it! Let's set it up!
Make a
Together then.
Slam.
Freeze!
Alright, this is like a very easy way to kill this boss, but I don't have
This is for the future of the Mastari. Fall.
Yay. Ask for another knife.
A halfway decent result.
Yay.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Get something to do. Yeah, I fucked up the lock. I should have like forget. But let's let's get like this lock.
Excellent. I've grown.
Does it seem that I've grown stronger?
Every time a stat line on lock, consider that a jet stat. Wasted
Right.
stat. Wasted point.
That's the end of that.
Everyone, once again, thank you so much.
What a spectacle! To think I could have evacuated and missed the performance.
Yufa, that power.
It must be the same power wielded by priestesses of old. My rescuers helped me realize that.
You mean to say sacrifice was never the intent of the ritual?
The priestess offers her life in service, not sacrifice. She takes up arms and faces the scourge. That is why our relic is a lance.
A mural on the altar suggested as much. It's likely the murals of this village don't actually depict sacrifice either.
You saw what was inside the temple? What was it? Something the church would rather keep buried? Some other mystical relic?
A relic? Hardly. We saw a ruined city of the old world. Evidence of a history before our own. Small wonder the clergy can't send their monks. Anyone who saw that would have their faith shaken. It's all but physical proof that the Sanctus Scriptures are fiction.
You don't say.
However, we of the islands have done no better in upholding the truth of our past. With all my heart, I wanted to save our village. But all I did was sit and hope.
Lady Yufa.
I clung to my determination with such fervor. Perhaps without my noticing, it became a desire for atonement. The day you left, Adeni, even the night father and mother left this world, I could do naught but sit and wait and hope. I believed it was my role as priestess. If I had done anything at all to change it, perhaps we would not have faced such horrors.
You can do your changing now. After all, you're still alive, you've got years ahead of you, and you've got friends and family close. You needn't bear this alone.
We support her. Without the rite of sacrifice. Was that also depicted in the temple? Is that really the truth of the teachings?
Is that so difficult to understand? What matters the murals or the truth of the teachings? Do you believe the priestess fought out of tradition alone? She fought because she wanted to protect us. This village. She fought for you and I. Our lives and joys. Is that not enough reason to support her? You made good on your promise to save my sister. Words cannot express my thanks. But there is something that must finally be said. Yufa, I'm glad you chose life.
I understand now. It's not slaying monsters that gets rid of the melancholia. I think it goes away when we help people overcome their fear and anxiety.
Have to say, for the moment there, it looked like we'd have more dead than alive. But now they've got the lance, priestess, and the whole sodden village in their corner.
It's only relevant as far as it matters for Luis's sake, Baz. Remember, we're doing this for a world where your blood don't matter, long as you can fend for yourself.
Suppose, but what about them that can't fend for themselves? Like them village folk you helped save. Reminds me of that Glodell business too. They're tough enough that they don't need dirty tricks. If he challenged them, and they won fair and square.
Pack it in, Basilio. Our war may be quieter, but we're still fighting. Hesitate out there and you're dead.
Oh, he has his voice shaken.
Tell.
A tsundere to the end. Yay. Yes. Oh, God. So I looked through a little bit of a guide, like 20 lines. I done completely everything wrong.
So, that's the lance everyone's after. Don't suppose you could chuck it our way, young miss?
I wanted to discuss that. Unfortunately, I cannot let the lance leave my side. But to that end, what if I were to accompany you?
Of course.
The monster is gone. The Magla-made distortion is visibly fading from our lands. The threat looming over the island has passed. That said, if I am to be a warrior priestess, then I feel I must learn what the world is like beyond our borders. Besides, if you were to hold the lance, you would lose your powers of magic, which would be inconvenient.
Wait, what? Wait, what? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Well, a flow of some protective magla surrounds you. Yet, when the lance nears you, it seems to dispel that magic. I can only assume it's one of Dracodios's powers.
What? Hold on. Protective Magla? You don't think she's talking about the king's magic?
What's come over you, Stroll? You seem distraught.
Look, can I talk to you for a second? There's something I want to test with Dracodios.
Oh, we can use the lance to slam in the throat.
Did you all see that? This changes everything.
I'll say. I was wondering how a whole dragon's worth of Magla fit in such an ordinary-looking lance. Now I finally understand.
Your pardon, but might someone clarify?
He blocked it well enough, but the blow still landed. Our candidate was struck.
There's no doubt about it. This lance has the power to nullify the protection of the king's magic. That means, as long as you have this lance, any candidate can be killed. And if Luis knows that, it explains a lot.
Then I am well glad the brothers are not present to hear it. What a secret to have stumbled upon.
Maybe this is our chance. We can do what Grius couldn't, and this time, he wouldn't see us coming.
The assassinate. On our own this time.
On our own this time.
But we're not the fledglings we were then. This time, we could do it right.
You would use it to take a life.
Yikes. We've been blabbing in front of Yufa.
Doesn't matter. We'll need it kept quiet that we know the lance is secret. And we can't ask that of her without giving a proper explanation.
I was the one who came asking to be included. No matter how heavy or grim your burdens, I would shoulder them alongside you.
Sheesh. Not much we can say when she puts it like that.
But how would such an assassination be enacted? Those brothers will make damn sure we turn the lance over.
A stealth mission's out. Last time there were hardly any guards about and we still barely managed to survive. I'd rather not push our luck. We need some way to keep the lance and use it to strike Luis down. Well, Captain? Any ideas?
Get that right? Give him a fake lance?
How about we give him a fake lance?
There's a thought. After all, the lance has been shut up in a temple for ages. Not even Luis would know what the real one looks like.
Tis an easy thing to say, but are we even capable of making such a replica?
If you just need a visual double whipped up, that's certainly within my repertoire, what?
Oh, good. We've got a certified craftsman on board. Have at it then. Give us a lance to turn heads.
Yufa, knowing what we want to do with the lance, are you sure you still want to stick with us?
I did not falter in choosing my fate as a sacrifice, and I will not falter in this. Please, tell me everything.
Well, settle in. It's a long story.
So the prince is alive?
I know His Highness can guide us to a brighter future. Laugh at my hopes if you wish, yet
I do not know or love this prince as you do. But I can tell, by your faith, he is not one to cast others aside.
For now, we need to figure out when and where to ambush Luis. Treasonous bastard who cursed him.
Well, if we're going to trick him with a fake, there's only one answer. Saint's Day. The city will be chock full of relics by then. Perfect for a bit of cover.
'tis the same day Luis plans to attack Forden. No doubt he has the same advantages in mind. The relics will be presented at Altabree's Grand Opera House, yes?
Well then, you could try it while I'm singing. Long as I'm on stage, I can keep everyone's eyes on me.
I suppose it is time I face my destiny as well. In the name of protecting my people, I've no doubt my understanding of life itself will be tested. All I can do is hope for your support in my journey.
Sure.
Time to go!
Become your ally.
Not just the lance, but now we've got Yufa herself. Things are looking up. Maybe you just draw people to you, like the prince did. Strange to think of an understanding of life, though. I get it. It's just not something I thought about until recently. You think a fairy could find any meaning in that?
Never too late to find out.
Never too late to find out.
Yeah. I hope I'll find my own answers someday.
I can send Gallica a resolve. Wizard.
With you on our side, I know we'll figure it out.
Yeah, you sound better.
I will go tell my brother of my departure.
Then we shall rest at the inn. 'Tis altogether too cramped in these quarters.
Cramped spaces are the foundation of camaraderie, I say. Well, to each their own. Alrighty.
Now then,
Want to pause on this island?
No.
No. Imagine need time to craft a fake land, so when to tell complete. We gotta find a
True.
stay put. Only saying that when have some time get your 10 level matter, how to hone a skill.
Hold on.
That is
Hey.
not for us. Yep.
Hey there!
Hold on.
And some rest.
Most helpful.
Now then.
Relax, my friend. Relax with friend. Friend, do relax with each other. Yes.
Apologies for the intrusion.
Something wrong, love? It's late.
My brother had already retired for the day, so I thought I'd wait for tomorrow to tell him. But now that I find myself alone with my thoughts, I'm quite nervous.
think you'll be able to tell him yourself?
If I cannot even do that, there would be little point in leaving the island. He will understand. After all, he left long before I did. What is that book?
Oh, it's a fantasy novel. He's never without it.
A fantasy? But what is it a fantasy of?
It's about ideal world.
It's a story about an ideal world.
Well, so you do not merely strive against evil. You have a vision for the world's betterment.
'Tis a world where all people are equal and no conflict exists. Much like the world His Highness once dreamt of.
In truth, 'tis difficult to envisage. All I have known is our own island's history and doctrine, and naught beyond it. So, well, would it be all right if I read some? Remarkable. Despite all the people share in common, the world is filled with myriad faiths and beliefs. Accordingly, those in search of spiritual meaning may seek and find many different teachings to guide them. I see. So the people of this world are free to believe as they will. Anyone may follow any god, any dogma.
So basically the opposite of the Sanctus Church.
Our legends say that the ancient world was full of all manner of beliefs too. The people of Eld worshipped many gods from many pantheons. People confronted the anxiety that haunted them.
Thinking back, some of those figures in the temple murals may have been gods.
Yes, that mural depicting myriad gods is an explanation of how this world came to be.
But ultimately, war claimed everything. Suppose that means it wasn't much of a utopia, right?
Perhaps freedom unchecked gave rise to conflict. Either way, to know the past is to ensure history does not repeat. If we are to create a utopia rooted in our world, faith is not enough. We must move onward and take action as allies, because I believe that's how this must be used. This power that guides us to ideals. To walk forward, firmly, fearing nothing.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Your pardon?
Yufa, and the mainlanders. What is it?
Brother, I must speak with you. Until now, I have understood nothing. But it is not merely the teachings I failed to grasp. I did not understand Mother and Father's wishes, nor indeed your own. As the priestess, I am duty-bound to protect our village. And I would do so not with a weapon, but with understanding. Brother, please permit me to travel alongside these people.
Your own journey. I never thought I'd see the day you'd ask to leave.
I
humbly plead on her behalf as well.
My own journey's end freed me from our customs. Perhaps, had I sought comrades and friends of my own to walk with, I would have found purpose. So be it. Go and see this world with your own eyes. As a parting gift, Yufa, I entrust this to you.
What is it?
Mother's Kakara. With this staff in hand, she would travel the lands beyond our shore, seeking to spread our teaching.
I did not know she'd left anything behind. I gladly accept.
I must ask, Yufa, what do you plan to call yourself, once off the island?
What do you mean? I am the priestess of Verga Island. Should I be called anything else?
Indeed. To outsiders, we are only the islanders. We have hardly named the land, much less our humble village. We once saw no need for a name. We had rejected the world outside for so long, we knew but two lands. Those within our borders, and those without. Now that the truth of our traditions has been restored, we may celebrate them. And in that spirit, I would like to name our village.
Our home will have a name?
By your efforts, there is no longer any doubt. The dragon god Et is our village's guardian deity. Thus, it seems only right to call it the home of the dragon god Et. Etria. One day, after years untold, I hope Etria will be a bustling town. People from far and wide will meet here. It will be worthy of its name. At least, that is my fantasy.
I think I've found a world I want to be a part of. To that end, everyone, I look forward to our journeys together.
So, you're off to Altaberry. You'll have to watch for the tide, but you should arrive with plenty of time. If you have time yet to relax, our island home is humble, but I hope it is to your liking.
Remember when I say it can take like a 2 day for the dungeon?
Well then.
How can it be?
Just lovely. Not finished yet? Isn't that?
The room would
Mission accomplished.
a guiding gift. Hopefully, there's more I can do. Scrumptious, valid, sir. Yes, of course, I intend to hide. It's only on my gift in my time. Stone guiding to us, for sure. Would I read past the command?
I feel fine.
Oh, they were sharp to be sure, and all of them laughed. They were moving and go.
Thank you, dearie.
Here's a reward.
It's all right. Well,
Something I can learn the word ahead. Sure.
I'm quite grateful.
That's the soul of the beach. Yay! Oh, delicious brown water. Alright.
Wow. Oh, wait. Do people in Grand Trat have big families?
I think so.
If it's called Sunlumio Street, then all its residents are of the Sunlumio, are they not? On the island, places are named after the people who live there, so... maybe that's not how it works there? I'm sorry, I must come across so strangely.
Yufa?
Remember, Amazon.
Brother, I'm learning about the outside world from him. If I remain naive about it, I will only be a burden.
Does living beyond our borders make you anxious, Yufa?
A little. But I shouldn't be, no? This was my own decision.
It is natural to feel nervous.
It's natural to feel anxious about anything.
Precisely, yes. The first time I left the island, I was so nervous my knees shook.
Really? Is that true, brother?
No one steps out into the unknown without some trepidation in their heart. That said, people only fear what they don't know because they don't fully understand themselves. I believe this is your time, sister. You've heard of the trials of Malnever, have you not? It is an island where a peculiar monster lives. Raised in stagnant magma, the monster reflects the anxiety of those who challenge it, and it provides those who overcome it with proof of their victory. I am one such victor, and I gained a great deal from it. I think you could stand to benefit as well, Yufa. You would count your new friends as reliable warriors, correct? Perhaps you might tempt